of Nursing and School of Rehabilitation and Behavioral Sciences, affiliated to Vinayaga Missions Research Foundation, welcomes you for the 14th graduation day of Vmcon and second graduation ceremony of SRBS 2023. A blessing is a circle of light drawn around a person to protect, heal, and strengthen. All the blessings we enjoy are divine deposits committed to us. We are gathered here with the divine blessings of Dr. A. Shanmugasundaram, Founder Chancellor, Vinayaga Missions Research Foundation, under the benevolence of Mrs. Annapurni Shanmugasundaram, Trustee, Vinayaga Missions Research Foundation, under the everlasting support from Dr. A. S. Ganesan, Honorable Chancellor, VMRF DU, and guidance from Dr. Anuradha Ganesan, Vice President, Madam Chancellor, VMRF DU. Once again, we welcome you all for the graduation ceremony.
Tamil dignitaries on and off the dais to rise up for the Tamil Thai Varthu.
வாழ்வினில் செம்மையை செய்பவள் நீயே, மாண்புகள் நீயே, என் தமிழ் தாயே, வீழ்வாறு வீழாது காப்பவள் நீயே, வீரனின் வீரமும் வெற்றியும் நீயே, தாண்டிடு நிலையினில் உனை விடுப்பேனோ, தமிழ் என் நாளும் தலை குனிவேனோ, சூழ்ந்தின்பம் நல்கிடும் பைந்தமிழன்னாய் தோன்றுடல் நீ உயிர் நான் மறப்பேனோ, செந்தமிழே உயிரே நருந்தேனே, செயலினை மூச்சினை உனக்களித்தேனே, நைந்தாயனில் நைந்து போகுமென் வாழ்வு, நன்னிலை உனக்கெனில் எனக்கும் தானே, முந்திய நாளினில் அறிவுமில்லாது மொய்த்தனன் மனிதராம் புதுப்புனல் மீது செந்தாமரை காடு பூத்தது போல செழித்த என் தமிழே ஒளியே வாழி, செழித்த என் தமிழே ஒளியே வாழி, செழித்த என் தமிழே ஒளியே வாழி.
Please take your seats. Tamaso ma jyotir kamaya, which means lamp leads us from darkness towards light. It burns to give message of peace, symbolizes prosperity, and ensures success. Let's spread the divine grace among us by lighting a lamp. I request the dignitaries to light the kuthuvilakku.
Thank you, one and all. We are honored to have you all here with us today. People will forget what you said, forget what you did. People will never forget the way you made them feel through your welcome. I call upon Dr. K. Rajalakshmi, Deputy Director, SRBS, to welcome the gathering.
Hello. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome the gathering here, and we seek the divine blessings of Dr. A. Shanmugasundaram, Founder Chancellor, VMRF DU, and the benevolence of Mrs. Annapurni Shanmugasundaram, Trustee VMRF DU, and under the everlasting support and guidance from Dr. A.S. Ganeshan, Honorable Chancellor, VMRF DU, and Dr. Anuradha Ganesan, Vice President, Madam Chancellor, VMRF DU. And it gives me immense pleasure to welcome the chief guest, Dr. S. Kanchana, RN, RM, PhD, and a postdoctoral fellow with the Margaret University, Edinburgh, Principal and Research Director, Omaya Achi College of Nursing, Chennai. We welcome you, ma'am. It's a privilege for all of us gathered here to have Mr. J. Suresh Samuel, who is the Board of Member Management, as our guest of honor, and grace the dais. Welcome you, sir. I extend a warm welcome to Dr. P.F. Kotur, Provost, AVMC and H, Dr. Rakesh Sehgal, Dean, AVMC and H, Dr. Mahalakshmi V.N., Dean, HPE, Dr. J. Singh, Director, Extension Services, Dr. Satish Kora Koruvilla, MS, AVMC and H, and happy to welcome you all for this gathering. We are thrilled to have our Dean, Professor N.D. Rajan, Dean SRBS, and Dr. Sharada Ramesh, Principal Vmcon, for this function. You're welcome, ma'am. A warm and enthusiastic welcome to the graduates, parents, and postgraduate students who have gathered to receive their degree certificates today. I also have pleasure in welcoming Nursing Superintendent, AVMC and H. And it's also a pleasure welcoming our HR, Finance, and the HODs of AVMC H and the maintenance team of AVMC. And it's my pleasure to welcome the students and the faculty of Vmcon and SRBS, and it's welcome to one and all.
Thank you, ma'am, for your heartwarming and glittering gratification. I'm privileged to request Dr. Sharada Ramesh, Principal Vmcon, to welcome our chief guest, Dr. S. Kanchana, Principal and Research Director, ICCR, Omaya College of Nursing, Chennai. We welcome you, ma'am. I request Professor N.D. Rajan, Director SRBS, to welcome Mr. J. Suresh Samuel, Member, Board of Management, VMRF DU, Salem. I request Dr. K. Rajalakshmi, Deputy Director, SRBS, to welcome Dr. Premnath Fakiraya Kotur, Provost, AVMC and H. I request Dr. V. Sasi, Vice Principal cum IQAC Coordinator, Vmcon, to welcome Professor Rakesh Sehal, Dean, AVMC and H. I request Dr. Sharada Ramesh, Principal Vmcon, to welcome Dr. Mahalakshmi VN, Dean HPE, AVMC and H.
I request Dr. K. Rajalakshmi, Deputy Director SRBS, to welcome Dr. Satish Kora Kuruvila, Medical Superintendent, AVMC and H. I request Professor N.D. Rajan, Director SRBS, to welcome Dr. Jaya Singh, Director Hospital Growth and Outreach Services, AVMC and H. I request Dr. K. Rajalakshmi, Deputy Director SRBS, to welcome Dr. Sharada Ramesh, Principal Vmcon. I request Dr. V. Sasi, Vice Principal Vmcon, to welcome Professor N.D. Rajan, Director SRBS. I request Dr. Rajarajeshwari, HOD of OBG, Vmcon, to welcome Dr. K. Rajalakshmi, Deputy Director SRBS. I request Dr. K. Rajalakshmi, Deputy Director SRBS, to welcome Dr. V. Sasi, Vice Principal Vmcon.
Once again, we welcome you all here. Optimism is not only about expecting the best to happen, but it is also about accepting whatever happens is for the best. It's time to know about an optimist who tirelessly strives for VMRF. Now, I request Dr. V. Sasi, Vice Principal cum IQAC Coordinator Vmcon, to share a core about Mr. J. Suresh Samwell, Member Board of Management, VMRF DU Salem.
Respected chief guest of respected chief guest of honor, and other dignitaries on the stage and off the stage. I am standing before you to introduce our guest of honor on Mr. J. Suresh Sammil, a mechanical engineer from the University of Madras, pursued business administration and strategic management programs in India and Cornell University, USA, respectively. He spent the initial decade of his career with leading pharmaceutical, FMCG, multinational companies, and subsequently 18 years in global IT services and technology companies. Mr. Sammil is presently engaged with leading higher education and healthcare industries in India on business transformation and new technology initiatives. He co-founded Health Sana, Meditour, and is a partner of SEM Consulting specializing in business transformation. He is a member, Board of Management, Vinayaga Missions Research Foundation, deemed to be university, and member of Zindal Global University, mentoring committee of Vinayaga Missions Law School. We welcome you, sir, and request you to give the address.
Distinguished Chief Guest, Dr. Kanchana, distinguished faculty members, head of the institutions, and my dear students. I take this opportunity to also welcome the proud parents of the current graduates from both nursing and also audiology and speech pathology. இங்கு வந்திருக்கும் அனைத்து பெற்றோர்களுக்கும் விநாயகா மிஷன் யூனிவர்சிட்டி சார்பாக உங்களை இந்த விழாவில் வரவேற்கிறோம். இது ஒரு முக்கியமான நாள் for all the students for going through this tiresome 3-4 years of program and graduating today to go into the world of service. What it means for the graduates is, here you are going out of this institution, maybe out of your home, to work into a professional services with highly acclaimed more on the healthcare side. At this juncture, it is for all you graduates to reflect upon the support that has been provided by your parents and the unwavering support by your faculty, which has made you what you are at this point of time. So keep this in mind. Your parents have given a good foundation for you to go into this world and get into a professional work. And your teachers will continue to be your support in terms of all the professional services that you render in the medical side. We are right now in the world of opportunities, particularly with regard to healthcare, the nursing, allied health sciences, and also with speech and language, audiology. There are a lot of opportunities coming up because of technology intervention, not only in India, but also across the globe. As on today, we have some 3 million nurses outside India, working across different countries. ஒரு 25 லட்சத்துக்கு மேலான செவிலியர்களும் ஹெல்த் கேர் ப்ரொஃபஷனல்ஸும் ஸ்பீச் அண்ட் ஆடியோ லாங்குவேஜ் ப்ரொஃபஷனல்ஸும் உலகமெங்கும் இந்தியாவிலிருந்து எல்லா நாட்டிலையும் ஒர்க் பண்ணிகிட்ருக்காங்க. வருங்காலத்தில் this is going to be more, the demand is going to be more in terms of all these opportunities that is coming across in the world. United Nations has a particular sustainable development goal, number 3, which focuses specifically on the wellness and healthcare. And you graduates are going to be the propelling force for next decade or more in terms of achieving the objectives of this sustainable development goal specific to UN. Which means, given this land of opportunities, given opportunities in abroad, continuous learning becomes an important thing. Learning doesn't stop after you graduate. Learning continues throughout your lifetime. And if at all, if you need to embrace the technology-related interventions, and also with regard to technology-related services, it becomes all the more important for you to become more savvy in terms of learning. Work experience is one, learning is another. To get into these opportunities across the globe, across different facets of the healthcare delivery system, across the facets of healthcare services, I think learning becomes a very integral part. So, I urge all you students, all graduates, my message is continue to learn. மற்ற எல்லா உலகத்தில் நடக்கிற எல்லா விஷயத்தையும் இது முடிவல்ல, இது ஒரு ஆரம்பம். Once you get into this professional field, this is just a start. You continue to தெரிந்து கொள்ள வேண்டிய நிறைய இருக்கிறது. To contribute in terms of some of this knowledge related support that you may provide. Last, I just want to wind up with a statement by Albert Einstein. He says that study is not a duty. Study is about liberating your intellectual for your own joy and also for the work that you render to the society at large. So, நீங்க படிக்கிற இது ஒரு கடமை கிடையாது. இது உங்களுடைய அறிவு புலன்களை விரிவுபடுத்தி உங்களுக்கு ஒரு மகிழ்ச்சியும், நீங்கள் வேலை பண்ற இடத்தில் நீங்கள் கற்றதை எஃபெக்டா யூஸ் பண்ணதும் அங்கேயும் கற்றுக்கொள்ளவும் இது ரொம்ப உதவியாக இருக்கிறது. அதனால continue to learn, stay in touch with alma mater, and keep yourself abreast of all the new things and developments going around you. I congratulate all the graduates on this day and wish you all the very best and good luck. May God bless you.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful words. Leaders can create a high productivity level by providing the appropriate organizational structure and job design, and by acknowledging and appreciating hard work. It's my duty to say about the person who lives as per Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam quote, Dr. Premnath Fakiraya Kotur, Provost, AVMCNH. Sir has over 45 years of professional experience in serving health universities, medical colleges, and hospitals. Sir has been the professor of anesthesia for more than 3 decades. Sir has delivered n number of orations and keynotes in zonal, state, national, and international level. And he has awarded the AP Single IASA Lifetime Achievement Award, Teacher of Teachers Award from KLE University. He was the first Indian anesthesiologist to get elected as a member of the Executive Committee of the World Federation of Societies of Anesthesiologists. He has participated in 6 consecutive World Congress of Anesthesiologists, 5 SARC Congresses, and so on. He has published scientific articles in national and international journals and contributed in book chapters. It's my privilege to invite the most greatest person of AVMCNH, who provides distinguished leadership in enhancing skills, who is none other than our treasured provost, Dr. P.F. Kotur, to felicitate the gathering.
Very good morning to one and all over here. Today's chief guest, Professor Dr. Kanchana, Principal and the Director of Research of Achi Engineering College, Chennai, and a professor in Margaret University, Edinburgh. And today's guest of honor and our own, Mr. Suresh Samuel, esteemed member of the Board of Management of VMRF, my colleagues on the dais, Professor Rakesh, the Dean, Professor Satish, the Medical Superintendent, Professor Jai Singh, the Director of Hospital Growth, Professor Mahalakshmi, Dean Health Profession Education, then the heads of the institutions of today's institutions who are awarding degrees, Dr. Rajan, the Director of School of Rehabilitation and Behavioral Sciences, Professor Sharda Ramesh, Principal, College of Nursing, we have Vice Principal, Professor Raja Lakshmi. Today is a good day. She told just a couple of minutes back that she got Lifetime Achievement Award from the Department of Audiology, prestigious college, in which she shared the information when we were walking. And in the audience, professors, heads, students, and the parents of the young graduates. At the outset, it is my duty to bring greetings from our Honorable Chancellor and Madam Chancellor, and from the University at large, Honorable Vice Chancellor and his team. And our foremost duty is to pay tribute to the great man who established this educational empire of VMRF, none other than late Dr. A.S. Shanmugasundaram, but for whom this would not have been over here. He established these institutions with a vision of imparting quality education, thereby use the education that is imparted to bring a social change in the community. That is the vision of the university, which all the constituent colleges are translating into action. That's how today you are all receiving degrees. You came here as an amateur student 3-4 years back, and you have been molded by the institutions over here into a professional ready to serve and go into the community. And I'm sure you will always remember our board of member, Mr. Suresh Samuel said, remember your institution. You are an alumnus forever. Until the last breath, you will be alumnus of this institution. You remember your teachers. You remember the institution which has metamorphosed you into a professional. And you are now walking boldly, confidently, with a new spirit into the community to serve the community. And I don't need to mention, apart from imparting quality education, the institution has inculcated, impregnated so many values in you during your stay here in this campus. And with these values inculcated in you, you will be a true citizen, true professional. And I always say that with a new title, new responsibilities come. When you declare yourself that you are a professional, you should have some etiquettes, some responsibilities to shoulder. And you have to keep that all the time in your mind. Apart from your individual identity, your professional identity is always related to the institution from where you have studied. It is always related to the teacher who has taught you. So if something goes wrong, so all these chain of people, chain of institutions will be looked down. So please keep that thing in mind. And I already said that you have spent so much of your time over here, precious 3-4 years of your time. You spend the money of your parents and make a good use of it and try to practice your profession in a true professional way. Every professional requires certain etiquettes. Professional practice adhering to the professional values. This is what I am trying to tell you. Please keep that thing always in mind. Now, the nursing college and the School of Rehabilitation Behavioral Science have come forward jointly to organize this graduation day. Then I asked both Professor Ramesh and Professor Sharda and Dr. Rajan. And the explanation he gave was quite convincing. First thing he said is, sir, it will save time, save resources, excellent. But one thing is, we'll all feel oneness amongst the AVMC family. So he also hoped that from next year onwards, the other colleges in the campus will join. The School of Allied Health Science will join, physiotherapy will join. That's a wonderful gesture, wonderful seed that is sown on this day by both these heads, Professor Rajan and Professor Sharda. And being in the campus for the past 4 years, I am a first-hand witness for the activities of both these institutions. And then I'll use a word, they are competing with each other in organizing in such a meticulous and disciplined way. I participate in all their activities, and many a times I said that I envy the College of Nursing for their discipline and professionalism. Even I used to say that better than medical college. Now also I am telling. And Dr. Rajan has groomed a department of pathology, Department of Speech Language Pathology and Audiology into an institution by now. It has got its independent faculty in the university level, and it is an independent college. And not many campuses, health science campuses in the country can boast of such a kind of institution. Of course, we have not forgotten the role led by both the School of Rehabilitation and Behavioral Science and also the College of Nursing during the NAC accreditation. They are the one who pulled the whole system, and we are all NAC A-grade institutions. The joint programs of these has set down a kind of a thinking process and a path for the future to come. And I must also congratulate again both of them for having chosen a wonderful chief guest. I was trying to just Google out Professor Kanchana, Professor S. Kanchana. She is an ardent researcher. A quick Googled out. She is an ardent researcher, and her research profile is quite mind-boggling. She is involved in research, and she has published a number of her all indices. These I went through. It's quite amazing. Such a wonderful person they have chosen, and I am sure if nobody else other than Mr. Suresh Shamil will be very happy when we are stressing, imposing, stressing, emphasizing, giving so much of support, strength to strengthen research in the campus. Such a person will come and share her research thoughts on this occasion. Will certainly help all these like-minded people over here to get motivated. And thank you, Dr. Sharda and Professor Rajan for bringing over such an eminent personality over to the campus. And of course, both of them are the pals in the highest academic body of the MGR University, that also I am aware. And Madam, your address, which is soon going to follow, will be remembered forever. I can tell you well in advance only before you deliver. With these few words, I am very, very thankful for giving me an opportunity to stand before you to share some random thoughts which come to my mind on this occasion. I wish you all the best. Namaskar.
Thank you so much, sir, for your remarkable and insightful speech. A true leader has the confidence to stand alone, the courage to make tough decisions, and the compassion to listen to the needs of others. He doesn't set out to be a leader, but becomes the one by the equality of his actions and intents. I feel honored to give a glimpse about a great leader, Professor Rakesh Sehal, Dean AVMC and H. Professor Rakesh Sehal has a total experience of 40 years in his field and has an administrative experience of 20 years. He served as senior resident, faculty, head of the Department of Medical Parasitology, Sub-Dean Research and Dean Academic in PGMA Chandigarh. Professor Sehal has to his credit more than 300 publications in international and national journals, and he has been honored with 7 international and national awards for his excellence in scientific and public health work. He has 4 patents to his credit. I feel proud to welcome our Dean, Professor Rakesh Sehal, to felicitate the gathering.
A very good morning to everybody, and I would like to welcome the chief guest and Mr. Samuel, our board member, and with the blessings of our founder Chancellor and Madam Chancellor, this graduation day has been organized, and as you see, there are a lot of dignitaries sitting on the dais. I like to seek their blessings also for this august occasion, and I would like to I see that now the students are going to be completing their courses, whatever the courses in the nursing college and in the audiology part also, and after that, as Mr. Samuel said, they are going to go to different areas, maybe they may go abroad and other, but you should remember that you should have a link with your alma mater. Never forget from where you did your basic qualification or say post-graduation. That is one of the most important things that can be there, and there should be a link with your alma mater always wherever you go. And I can only say that I would like to wish you all the best after your degrees, and may God bless you all, and you also make AVMC and VMRF proud by your future work which you are going to do. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Really, you are inspiring us to lighten the heart and soul with your power of knowledge. The mediocre teacher tells, the good teacher explains, the superior teacher demonstrates, the great teacher inspires and becomes a mentor. Before welcoming the great mentor, let we have a short glimpse about Dr. V.N. Mahalakshmi, Dean, HPE, AVMC and H, Puducherry. Dr. V.N. Mahalakshmi holds a robust academic background and the distinction of being a Harvard Massey Scholar, along with a WHO certificate in hospital management. She is currently pursuing FAMER and serves as the Dean of Health Professions Education and a Professor of Pediatric Surgery at AVMC, Pondicherry. Additionally, she holds the position of Dean of Faculty for Interdisciplinary Studies at VMRF DU. She has also planned and organized more than 160 faculty development programs. received 5 Best Paper Awards at national and international medical education conferences. Her contributions extend to the realm of publications, including 15 research papers, 12 monographs and book chapters, along with holding 12 IPR copyrights. Now, I request Dr. V.N. Mahalakshmi, Dean HPE, AVMCNH, to felicitate the gathering.
Thank you, MC team, for that introduction. Good morning, and I welcome all the dignitaries seated on the dais, off the dais. This auditorium holds a very special place in the Vinayaka Missions Puducherry campus, thanks to the efforts put in by our Madam Chancellor, Dr. Anuradha Ganeshan, the Vice President of VMRF. It's a very bright place, and generally people like coming here and holding functions. But this place today has been decorated with lot more lights. But what I see is more than these lights. I see people seated in the back, the parents of the graduates. Their smile has lit up the entire auditorium. Welcome you all. And more than their smiles, I'm seeing the graduates who are wearing very colorful robes and attires seated here. The light which shines in their bright eyes is much, much brighter. It is more than 1,000 watts. You are the heroes and heroines of today. Welcome you all. And your second set of parents, the teachers who are seated in the first 2 rows and also on the dais, I think their joy and happiness in seeing you graduate is what makes this place much, much brighter than what usually it looks like. So that is the monumental occasion we have today. I'm sure that when the graduates, you go out, some of you are going to be in academic stream. You're going to become teachers, professors, and distinguished academic faculty. Some of you are going to go into big corporates and grow into that. And some of you are going to establish your own clinical practices and work in healthcare industry to some extent. So whenever you go or whatever you do, normally your mentors, parents, teachers, everybody gives you some advice, right? They'll tell you, have some fallback option. That's what everybody told us also when we graduated, right? You have a vision, but also have a fallback option. But I'm going to tell you something little different. I'm going to tell you about falling forward. When you fall back, it is difficult to get up. When you fall forward, you learn from it and you raise to the occasion. So Edison spent 1,030 experiments and materials before he came up with the tungsten filament for the electric bulb. So he fell forward, not fell back. So we need to keep trying in life again. So that's the first message. The second message is, if you fail, it means that you have tried something, right? If you don't try anything, obviously you will be in a very safe place and nothing much will happen. You are here, right? That's your comfort zone. This is the whole world out here. This is where exciting things happen. And you need to move yourself from this place to this place so that you could be part of that exciting new things which are going to come up, which Mr. Suresh Samuel was talking about as continuous learning in your entire life. So it's never too late or too hard to try hard. And the third most important thing is, it's not enough if we think about what we have. We need to always think about what can we do with what we have. You've had a wonderful education for 3 years and 4 years. Your teachers have molded you and they are sending you with the necessary knowledge, skills, attitudes, competencies, values into the society. So please remember the last component I said, the values, what you're going to take to the society or what is going to reflect upon your alma mater. There is a very nice poem by Mary Anglo. She keeps asking a question. What are you going to do with your one and wonderful life? That's a very pertinent question, very reflective question, which the poem asks. And the world needs you to give something extra to them, something more than what is routinely done. And that is what is the value we have tried to impart on you. So please go ahead, please go out and spread this message, spread these values what you have been imbibing over the last few years. வெள்ளத்தனையது மலர் நீட்டம் மாந்தர்தம் உள்ளத்தனையது உயர்வு. Always aim high, aim so that you could actually push yourself and motivate yourself to reach those heights. I wish you all the best in future life for you. God bless, good luck, and Godspeed. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your thought-provoking words, and always we thank you for being a mentor for us. The greatest person is not necessarily the one who does the great things. He is the one who gets the people to do the greatest things. It's my pleasure to recite about Dr. Satish Kaura Kuruvilla, Medical Superintendent, AVMC and H. Dr. Satish Kaura Kuruvilla is a renowned professor of OBG with over 30 years of experience in the medical field. Dr. Kuruvilla is a go-getter who always strives for excellence and is known for his unwavering commitment to quality. Prior to joining AVMC, he has also been associated with PIMS for almost 21 years. He is also a peer reviewer for many prestigious international journals. Over the past 20 years, he has held several administrative positions where he has implemented various quality processes. Now, I request Dr. Satish Kaura Kuruvilla, Medical Superintendent, AVMC and H, to felicitate the gathering.
Good morning to everyone here. A special welcome to our chief guest and guest of honor, Dr. Kanchana, Mr. Suresh Samuel, board of member, and to all the other dignitaries on the dais. Welcome to all the dignitaries of the dais. As I stand here, my mind goes back to watching the IPL matches of CSK. Now, I'm sure that many of you would have read it. Every time that Ravindra Jadeja comes into bat, the crowd gets restless and the crowd wants him to get out. Not because he's bad, but only because the person coming next is the star of the show. Madam, I'm sure they're waiting for me to stop so that you can take over. As I'm standing here, and all of us have gathered here, I congratulate the faculty of both the institutions for putting up this grand show. A very special thank you to the graduates who have made today possible, because if it wasn't for you, the faculty wouldn't have been working to put up the show. On behalf of everyone here, and especially the graduates, to the parents who have supported and sacrificed to see their children as graduates today. Thank you to each one of you. I'm not sure how much everyone here understands what they have gone through to see this day a reality. With this, I welcome everybody.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. Practice doesn't make perfect. Only perfect practice makes perfect. It's time to know about the perfectionist, Dr. Vishnu Bhatt, Director Research, AVMC and H. Sir has a vast experience which includes training of UG and PG in pediatrics since 1979. He had his neonatology training in the University of Chicago, USA. Sir held various positions like senior resident, senior research officer, lecturer, assistant professor, associate professor, professor, HOD, dean, director in various prestigious institutions like JIPMER. He has 382 research publications to his credit and has contributed over 60 chapters in books. His H index is 34, I-10 index is 75, citations is 3,943. He has received several awards including Lifetime Achievement Award. Dr. Vishnu Bhatt, Director Research, AVMCNH, has shared his blessings for us in his absence.
Excellency is doing extraordinary things extraordinarily well to have an excellent ending. I feel extraordinarily happy to say about such an excellent personality, Dr. Jay Singh, Director, Hospital Growth and Outreach Services, AVMCNH. Dr. Jay Singh is passionate about the three components of the medical field: patient care, teaching and administration. Sir has worked in Central Laboratory Teaching and Research Institute, Chengalpet, and later joined Tamil Nadu Medical Services and worked in many places like South Arcot, North Arcot, Tirunamalai in PHCs, Taluk hospitals, district headquarters hospitals and ESI hospitals. He has a keen research interest and has published 9 papers in national and international journals. It's my honor to welcome Dr. Jay Singh, Director, Hospital Growth and Outreach Services, AVMCNH, for felicitation.
Good morning to all. Respected Chief Guest of the day, Dr. Kanchana. Respected Guest of Honor, Mr. Suresh Samuel, Member, Board of Management, Vmcon. Our beloved Provost, Dr. P.F. Kotur. Our beloved Dean, Dr. Ragesh Segal. Our respected Dean, HVE, Dr. Magalashmi. My dear colleague, Dr. Satish Kurvilla, a medical superintendent, and then Dr. Rajan, who rendered the welcome address, and Dr. Sharda Ramesh, Principal Vmcon, who will be rendering the vote of thanks soon, Madam Kotur, Dr. Pushpa, Deputy Registrar, Mr. Permal, Nursing Superintendent, Senior Managers of HR Department, Accounts Department, Maintenance Department, Legal Advisor, Mr. Siva, dear faculties of Vmcon and School of Audiology and Rehabilitation Center, my dear students and parents. எல்லாரும் நிறைய சொல்லிட்டாங்க, நான் சொல்கிறதுக்கு ஒன்றும் இல்லை. இங்கே வந்திருக்கிற பேரண்ட்ஸ் ஒரு 3 அல்லது 4 வருடங்களுக்கு முன்பு உங்கள் மகனையோ அல்லது மகளையோ ஒரு +2 கோட் பண்ணியது போல், ஆல்பர்ட் ஐன்ஸ்டீன், த கிரேட்டஸ்ட் சயின்டிஸ்ட் ஆஃப் 20th century, அவர் சொன்னதை போல் ஸ்டடி என்பது ஒரு ஜாய், அதில் ஒன்று சந்தேகம் இல்லை. நீங்கள் உங்களுக்காக படித்தீர்கள், இதன் காரணமாக உங்களுக்கு ஒரு வேலை வரப்போகின்றது. ஆனால் அது உங்களுக்கு மட்டுமே சொந்தமானது அல்ல. இன்றைய தினம் பட்டம் பெறுகின்ற நீங்கள் அனைவரும் இந்த சமூகத்திற்கு சொந்தமானவர்கள். உங்களை நம்பி இந்த சமூகத்தில் ஒரு நோயாளியோ பேச்சு திறன் குறைந்த ஒரு குழந்தையோ காத்து கொண்டிருக்கின்றது என்பதை மனதில் வைத்து இந்த சமூகத்திற்காக உங்களை நீங்கள் ஒப்படைத்து கொள்ள வேண்டும் என்று கேட்டுக்கொண்டு, டாக்டர் மகாலட்சுமி அவர்கள் கூறிய ஒரு திருக்குறளுக்கு ஒரு சின்ன பொழிப்புரை கொடுத்துவிட்டு விடைபெற நினைக்கின்றேன். ஏன்னா நிறைய பேருக்கு அது புரியுதா என்னன்னு சொல்லி தெரியல. ஒரு 2100 வருஷத்துக்கு முன்னாடி ஒரு அருமையான ஒரு திருக்குறளை திருவள்ளுவர் கொடுத்துருக்கார். ஒரு அருமையான மேனேஜ்மெண்ட் சம்பந்தப்பட்ட ஒரு குறள் தான் அது. வெள்ளத்தனைய மலர் நீட்ட மாந்தர்த்தம் உள்ளத்தனைய உயர்வு. அப்படின்னா என்ன அப்படின்னா, ஒரு குளம் இருக்குது, அந்த குளத்தில் கால்வாசி தண்ணி இருக்குது. அந்த கால்வாசி தண்ணியில் நிறைய தாமரைப்பூக்கள் பூத்துருக்கு. அந்த தாமரைப்பூ மலர் அதனுடைய தண்டு எவ்வளோ தூரம் நீர் இருக்கோ அவ்வளோ உயரத்துக்கு இருக்கும். மழை பெய்யுது, அந்த குளத்துக்கு நீர் வருது, அப்படின்னும் போது நீர் உயரும். நீர் உயரும் போது என்ன பண்ணும், அந்த தண்டும் உயர்ந்து அந்த நீர் மட்டத்துக்கு மேலே அந்த தாமரை மலர் வந்து நிற்கும். மறுபடியும் மழை பெய்யுது, மறுபடியும் அந்த குளத்துக்கு தண்ணி வருது, தண்ணி மட்டம் உயருது. அப்படின்னும் போது அந்த தண்டினுடைய உயரம் இன்னும் அதிகமாகி மேலே தாமரை மலர் வரும். இது இயற்கை. ஏன்னா நீர்மட்டத்துக்கு மேலே தான் தாமரை மலர் இருக்கணும் அப்படிங்கிறது, அது முழுகிடக்கூடாது அப்படின்றதுக்காக. வெள்ளத்தனைய மலர் நீட்ட மாந்தர்தம் மனுஷங்களுடைய உள்ளத்தனைய உயர்வு. நீங்கள் எந்த அளவுக்கு உயர்வாக நினைக்கிறீங்களோ அந்த அளவுக்கு உங்களுடைய உயர்வு இருக்கும் அப்படிங்கிறது தான் அந்த திருக்குறளினுடைய அர்த்தம், அதனுடைய பொருள். ஸோ இதை சொல்லிக்கொண்டு இன்றைய தினம் பட்டம் பெறுகின்ற அனைவருக்கும் வாழ்த்துக்களையும் பாராட்டுதல்களையும் தெரிவித்து கொண்டு எதிர்காலம் உங்களுக்கு மிகச்சிறப்பாக அமைய வேண்டும் என்று கேட்டுக்கொண்டு நன்றி கூறி விடைபெற்றுக் கொள்கிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Thank you so much, sir. Great leader don't set out to be a leader. They set out to be a difference. It is never about the role, it is always about the goal. It's time to know about a film goal setter, the brain of Umayalachi College of Nursing. It's my distinct pleasure to request the heart of Vinayaga Missions College of Nursing, Dr. Sharda Ramesh, Principal Vmcon, to give an introduction about our chief guest, Dr. S. Kanchna, Principal and Research Director, Umayalachi College of Nursing, Chennai.
Most respected and honorable dignitaries on the dais, members of the faculty and the other board management and leadership team of AVMC, dear students, graduates and பெற்றோர்களுக்கு என்னுடைய வணக்கங்கள். It is almost now 25 years since I know Dr. Kanchana, almost a quarter century. I know her in person as a professional, and I'm very proud to introduce her in this August gathering. Her academic credentials, recently she has concluded her values in healthcare at Annamalai University, postgraduate diploma. She is a postdoctoral fellow from the Margaret University, Edinburgh. She's got a Doctor of Philosophy and Master of Science from Tamil Nadu Dr. MGR University and Bachelor of Science in Dr. MGR University. She is associated with Umayalachi College of Nursing, started as a tutor and had climbed up the post of the Director of Research in Umayalachi College of Nursing from 1996. And other credentials that she has got is she is a distinguished member, Board of Studies member at the Tamil Nadu Dr. MGR University. She is a Senate member. She is a convener, governing council, PhD advisory member at not only at Umayalachi College of Nursing at the Meenakshi University, member of PhD screening committee at the Tamil Nadu Dr. MGR University. And she is also an executive editor of Tamil Nadu Nurses and Midwives Council. She is a peer reviewer of Journal of Psychiatric Nursing. She is a doctoral advisory committee of SRM University. She has been adjudicator for the 20th annual Resident Research Day, Research Division and Department at the Academy of Family Medicine, University of Saskatchewan, Canada. She is the external Board of Studies member for Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Bangalore. She is a research director for International Center for Collaborative Research in Primary Health Care at Umayalachi College of Nursing. She is president, Trained Nurses Association of India in Umayalachi College of Nursing. She is also in charge of Umayalachi Community Health Care Center serving 50,000 population at Arkambakam. And she is holding very many important professional memberships. She has received several awards. Just to name a few, she has received a Best Teacher Award from Tamil Nadu Dr. MGR University. She has received Paul Harris Fellow from Rotary Club of Tambaram. She has executed various conferences and workshops, and she is also a member of international member of the international conferences in community health nursing research under the registered charity at Edinburgh University. She has held around almost around 100 conferences and workshops. I'm not going to read that because of the paucity of time. She has published almost 45 papers in various scopus and index journals. She has been very renowned resource person and a speaker, we know that, and had been around for 156 whooping amount of resource person. Recently in 2023 itself, she had this, we are in the end of 2023, she has already finished 14 of her resource presentations in various universities, and to name a few, she had been to Toronto, Canada, had presented, she was invited as a resource for the 3rd Non-Communicable Disease Congress, Equitable and Sustainable Health for All in June 25-30 in 2023, which was conducted by the World NCD Congress. She has also been there for Equitable Health Research Training for All. She had presented in the workshop in the World NCD Congress 2023. She has been a very, very renowned person in the community activities, and her research projects are very many. She has to accredit funded projects of around 15, and she's been having the association with VR Ramsden. Kanchana had done a research funded project along with the University of Saskatchewan, Canada, with the VR Ramsden, the director there, on hypertension detection and control program for 15 communities in the adopted villages of Vmcon College of Nursing, that is the Arakambakam Health Center. We all have been I was there and we have visited those places, and we know the kind of input that the management as well as she is doing for that. Almost 13 scholars had completed under her PhD guideship, and another 15 are in the pipeline. And she has also guided the faculty projects, 9 in pipeline she has got, and around 250 dissertations she has guided till now. She has got to her credit 3 books published, and her community health camps is very, very important here. Despite wearing so many hats, she had been conducting a general health camp at Karwa to Goon with the TACT Academy and Saga Trust conducted camp for clinical training, Save a Life, Give a Life at Vmcon. She has also conducted school health camps at Pandeswaram Higher Secondary School with the Rotary Club of Chennai and with Patna. Dental camps she had conducted with other medical colleges like Tagore Medical College and her own college. She has conducted school health camps at Thamaraipakkam with the Rotary Club. She has done many cancer care services. She is very active member in that. Cervical, breast and oral cancer screening camp at Koduvalli, Chennai with CanCare. Cervical cancer screening camp at Vanyanchatram with ASAI NGO. School health camp at Thamaraipakkam. Cervical, breast and oral cancer screening camp at Ailacheri with again CanCare and her Rotary Club. Cervical, breast and oral cancer camp at Margaret with CanCare, and again with Lakshminathapuram with ASAI NGO. She is very active in that, and she has also had a NCD with hypertension, and we know that they have created a kiosk at the Arakambakam Health Center for the Arakambakam general population to know the primary care level. The kiosk still is there in the villages. They have installed a kiosk for the NCD patients to get to know the very golden hour. Once they know that the BP is shot up, the kiosk will tell them what is the next algorithm to be followed, and their health center is catering for that. She has done a cervical cancer screening at Kilkidoir, Veerapuram, Melpakkam, and multi-specialty health camp at Kanyaman Nagar and Karanai village. She had done many blood donation camps at Pural with her NGO and the Rotary Club of Tambram, general camp at Bangarpete, dental, eye and general camp and blood donation camp, women welfare camp at Karanai, and school health camp at Karanai. She had also organized general health camps in collaboration with Rotary Club of Tambram, which is again running many folds. I'm not going to read everything. She has organized a camp with Kannoli Vision Saver with Shankara Eye Hospital, an outreach eye care program. And she is a very active women welfare member with the Rotary Club, and she has conducted very many women welfare camps and had adopted 3 villages in the Karanai village where they are working. She had also conducted a child outreach camp collaboratively with the Rotary Club of Tambaram and along with the Vmcon Community Health Center, and polio rehabilitation camp again along with the Rotary Club of Tambaram and her own college. With that amount of robust professional and outreach community services, Dr. Kanchana, we are truly proud and honored to invite you on this August day. Your motivational words will take the graduates well ahead of their professional life, and we welcome you on behalf of the management. On my own behalf, we heartily welcome you. May we listen to you now. Thank you so much.
I think it's sharp 12, so I'll address you a very good afternoon to the dignitaries on and off the dais. பிறந்து வளர்ந்ததெல்லாம் சென்னையில், பிறந்தது ஒரு ஜெயின் குடும்பத்தில், படித்தது ஃபுல்லாக ஆங்கிலோ இண்டியன் ஸ்கூலில், கல்யாணம் பண்ணது ஒரு இஸ்லாமியரை. எப்படியும் எந்த மதத்தையும் சேராதன்னா இன்றைக்கி தாமதம்ன்ற மதத்தில் சேர்ந்ததுனால இங்கே சபையினோர் அனைவருக்கும் என்னுடைய வருத்தத்தை தெரிவித்து கொண்டு, ஏன்னா என்னால் தான் கொஞ்சம் லேட் ஆச்சு வந்து சேரத்துக்காக. ஸோ அதுக்காக என்னுடைய அப்பாலஜிஸ் டு த ஹோல் பீப்புள் ஹியர். A special mention about, I see a family here. I don't see people with designations. That's how I see them speaking and talking. It's more of a family here. So I run my institution as a family. I don't run my institution as an organization. When I see the same kind of culture here, hats off to the management, sir, and Dr. Sharada, the most inspiring personality. அவங்க பிஜி படிக்கிறப்ப நாங்கள் யூஜி ஸ்டாஃபாக இருந்தோம் எங்கள் காலேஜில். ஸோ அப்போ அவங்க கிளாஸ் எடுக்கிற விதமே ஒரு ஸ்டைலாக இருக்கும். ஸோ அதெல்லாம் இன்ஸ்பயர் ஆகி தான் ப்ராபப்ளி நாங்களாம் அவங்களுடைய ஃபுட்பாத்தை ஃபாலோ பண்ணி வந்தோம். ஸோ தேங்க்யூ மேம் ஃபார் ஹேவிங் மீ ஹியர். Nothing is more a privilege and blessing than being amongst a group of graduates who remind us, படிப்பை நிப்பாட்டாதீங்க, படிச்சுட்டே இருங்க. இந்த ஸ்டேஜில் உட்கார்றது தான் மோட்டிவேஷன். So thank you for giving us this motivation. Everyone in this stage, or who are here, or your parents who are sitting here, graduates, have inspired you, impacted you directly or indirectly. Yes? Do you accept it? Yes. And all this impact, what has created in you, is not to sustain within yourself. They have given you knowledge to transform yourself. Education has to change behavior. அதுதான் நம்ம சின்ன வயசுலேருந்து நம்மளுக்கு சொல்லி கொடுத்துருக்கு. என்ன சின்ன எஜுகேஷனாக இருந்தாலும் அது பிஹேவியரை மாடிஃபை பண்ணணும். ஸோ ஐ திங்க் த எஜுகேஷன் வாட் த Vmcon has given you, as well as the rehabilitation center has given you, I think has to change yourself or transform yourself into a better human being. Your journey here for 3 or 4 years, it's full of challenges, assignments, exams, tests, your scores, so much challenges. But there is a lot of joy, yes, a lot of friendship which you built, and a lot of memories. Life is all about creating these memories, experiencing the memories. அப்போதான் ஒரு 70 வயசில் ஈஸி சேரில் உட்கார்றப்ப இந்த நாட்களை ரிமெம்பர் பண்ணுறப்ப we'll be happy. Create those memories. Every day should be an experience, and every experience should be a memory in each one of you. All of you would have taken an oath when you enter the profession. I think by now, the oath which you have taken that time, it's now time for you to put it into action. Every day, day to day, minute to minute, the words you expressed on your oath or what you'll be taking for this graduation has to be your guiding light in your profession. If you are standing here, it's not only because of your faculty who are here, but also because of your own perseverance which you carry with you. The confidence what you have in you and the power to overcome the challenges you faced. I think that is what has brought you to where you are today. So you must give a thundering applause for yourself. Please give a thundering applause for yourself. Your chancellor has said, I saw the website. Sir, enna patti Google pannaru, but I saw about your website. And your chancellor has said, to dream is not enough. To dream and achieve is what is required. I think that is what you have done. You dreamt of being a professional, and now you have achieved what you want. But now my wishes from all of us at OCN is that you don't just climb the ladder, you leap the ladder towards your career affirmations and your achievements. Now all of you have joined a job. Somewhere you're working? Yes. So the reality is in front of you. Reality is not what was 4 years or 3 years, whatever the courses you have taken. The reality is where actually you are working now. The reality, I don't know, is surprise or shocking for you. Is it a surprise? Or is it shocking? Half and half? Yes. It was for me the same. It is not the same. You always had two eyes watching you, telling you this is wrong. Don't do this. There's something else you have to look into, guiding you. But no more you have the two eyes who are looking at you. It is all by yourself. You are there all by yourself. And what will sustain you in this profession? It is only three things: hope, hope, and only hope. The hope that you will be able to do the best for the person you are caring for is what will help you to go forward and sustain yourself in your profession. The hope of fulfilling your dreams, the hope of a better tomorrow, and the hope of going a very great journey ahead. You have sculpted yourself. This is not what you were when you came in after your 12th standard. You should be 18. சில பேர் ரெட்ட ஜடையிலே உள்ள வந்திருப்பீங்க. சில பேர் எப்படி இருக்கீங்க, இப்போ எப்படி இருக்கோன்றதை வந்து ஒரு டிரான்ஸ்ஃபர்மேஷன் ரிஃப்ளெக்ஷன் சேலஞ்ச் பண்ணால் 1001 differences you can see for yourself. True? Yes. So what you are now is what you have sculpted for yourself. So as you have sculpted now, there are three superpower words, or I would say the change words that as graduates you should carry with you. The first change word or the first superpower word is life. Life. You know the war going on? So every day we have these updates. Isn't it so pathetic to see life like that? Yes. We currently live in a world where we have become increasingly, our life has become very hostile. We don't know what's going to happen. But the dignity of life is challenged everywhere, especially in healthcare services. Especially in healthcare services, when we as professionals forget to give the dignity for the people or the person, we call them by an ID number or a token number or whatever may be. The life cannot be reduced like that. A person is a life. The dignity what we give to that life whom you are caring for is very important. In this contact, you have to nurture life, you have to value life, and you have to cherish life. You not only need to nurture the life of others, but also keep your life always on an enlightening mode, always on an enthusiastic mode. See, we have to live our life given by God, so it's very important you keep yourself highly cherished. It's God's business to give life. Correct தானே? கடவுள் தானே நம்மளை படைக்கிறாரு, அதுதானே உண்மை, right? Then God has given this profession of nursing to nurture life. If God's business is to give life, it is our nurses or the healthcare professionals world to take care of life or nurture life. The second superpower word is purpose. All of us have a purpose for living. Have you identified your purpose for living by now? All of you? Yes? Graduates. Our purpose in nursing or in healthcare profession, let it be in any healthcare professional stream we are in, is a purpose to care, is a purpose to give hope to that human being you are caring for, and purpose for the confidence you instill in people so that they recover to a healthy life from where they have come to you. Have you heard about Lini Puttucheri? Yes, a Keralite nurse who lost her life during a Nipah virus, who knew she is going to die, but then choose to stay in the hospital to care for patients. We have many heroes and heroines in our healthcare profession who have given their life or saved many people's life by giving their life. The purpose here is caring, to put others' life in front of us when it comes to caring. And that's the second superpower word, is purpose. And the third superpower word is compassion. All of us are now engrossed in our technology. The handheld technology which prevents us to say a hi, a hello to a person who's sitting before you or behind you or side you. It's very difficult to see a pathetic thing. And the artificial intelligence is overriding the health professionals, is going to override the care of health professionals. Robots cannot give a healing touch. Can they give a healing touch? It is you as healthcare professionals who have to provide this compassion towards care or people whom you care for. While you nurse them back, as you provide them care and bring them to this normal optimum living, Mother Teresa has said that poverty is not just because a person is hungry, naked, or homeless. But poverty, actual poverty, according to her, she says, is being unwanted, to being uncared, to being unloved. All of you who are working who will be working in the hospitals, you'll see a lot of poor people who are coming to you. Not that because they don't have money, because they don't have people to care for. And your role here is that you care. Physical illnesses is one end of the continuum of health, where the other end is the emotional health, the compassion that you give. That is the third superpower word. The life, purpose, and the compassion as graduates, when you enter into your healthcare profession to work, keep these three things in your mind. Am I doing all this? Am I giving a dignity to a life in front of me? Am I doing my purpose of caring for the person who's in front of me? And am I giving a compassionate care wherever I am working, in whichever setting, be it community or let it be your academic setting, wherever you are. Our Mahabharatam epic has given us a lot of life lessons. But for graduates, there are three important lessons which we can learn. It was told by my mentor to me, and I'm sharing it to you. Always stand for the right. No, dharmam, talaikakum namba idhula solvaanga, correcta? Initially, Arjuna was very hesitant to put a rage of war against his own family and his guru. But it was Krishna who reminded him that beyond your family, dharmam is very important. Your duty is first. So if you feel in your hospital or in your ward where you are working, somewhere a person has given an overdose of a medicine or written a medicine wrongly, a doctor has written the medicine wrongly, or a medicine which is allergic to the patient, or your co-worker or your own very close friend has done a mistake, don't hesitate to go and report it, because there, is it the life of the patient or is it your friend or your fellow worker, which is more important there? It's a life of a person whom we are caring for. The duty comes first. So never ever go away from the righteousness we carry with us. And professionals, as graduates, I'll tell you, if you have half knowledge, it is highly fatal. Fatal to the core that if you know to give an injection and don't know the antidote for its anaphylactic reaction, what happens? You give a medicine, the person develops an anaphylaxis. What happens if you don't know the antidote for it? You don't know the side effect for it. You're going to lose a patient because anaphylaxis reaction is too high. And if you've not checked the sensitivity and if you've not done it, then we lose the patient. So if you know half the knowledge also, it's not going to help you. It's better to have no knowledge about it than having half knowledge. So when you enter into your profession, we are sure that the curriculum is only giving you limited information, but there's a whole lot of information available for you. And that's what Mahabharatam says. The third thing is lifelong learning is important. Whatever comes your way, learn it. Don't say it's not my responsibility. You can ask from your doctor, you can ask from your junior nurse, you can ask from your senior nurse, you can ask from your senior co-worker, anywhere. Google doesn't always give you correct information, so don't always Google. Ask. read, inquire, and illuminate yourself. That is where you need to know the complete knowledge about it. And the final lesson which Mahabharatam teaches us, greed ends in loss. So it's always good to go. This professional learning what you have given definitely will give you, a sumptuous amount of earning in the future. Yes. But the same way, don't be veiled away by the greed, what people shows you away and attracts you. Choose which is the right which you want and what is it right from where you have come from. As ma'am said, the values from what you have from Vmcon, take it and go and inspire people around the world. People are lacking in inspiration. We need to inspire people, keep inspiring people. பெற்றோர் அனைவருக்கும் அங்கே உட்காந்துட்டு இருக்கீங்க, பிள்ளைங்களை ஒரு நல்ல ஒரு கோர்ஸில் சேர்த்துருக்கீங்க. எல்லாரோட கனவும் நம்ம பிள்ளைங்க நல்லா படித்து மேலே வரணும்னு சொல்லிட்டு தான். ஆனால் ஒரு ஹெல்த் கேர் ப்ரொஃபஷனில் நர்சிங்லேயோ இல்லை ஒரு ரீஹாப் சர்வீஸ்லேயோ இருக்கிற ஒரு ஹெல்த் கேர் ப்ரொஃபஷனலுக்கு ஒரு படிப்பை கொடுத்தா அவங்க உங்களுக்கு திரும்பி மணி மட்டும் சம்பாரித்து கொடுக்க மாட்டாங்க. புண்ணியங்கள் எல்லாம் கூரையை பிச்சுட்டு வீட்டுக்கு வரும். விதத்தில் பெற்றோர்கள் ஆகிய உங்களுக்கு எங்களோட நன்றிகள். உங்கள் பிள்ளைங்களை, ஏன்னா இப்போ இருக்கிற சூழ்நிலைகளுக்கு தரமான கல்வி, தரமான அந்த மருத்துவ கல்வி, தரமான வேலையாட்கள், அந்த கல்வியில் ஆன வேலையாட்கள் தான் இப்போ குறைவாக இருக்கிறாங்க. அண்ட் வித் ஆல் இங்கே இருக்கிற ஃபெசிலிட்டிஸ் வச்சு I'm sure you're going to be a superpower nurse or a superpower professional in your future. நர்சிங்னா நிறைய பேர் நர்சிங்கோ இல்லை பிசால் ப்ரோக்ராமில் இருக்கிறவங்க டோன்ட் எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் எவ்ரி ஒன் டு கம் அண்ட் அப்ரிஷியேட் யூ. நீங்கள் நல்லா பண்ணியிருக்கீங்க, இன்றைக்கி இந்த ஒர்க்கை நீங்கள் நல்லா பண்ணீங்க, யாரும் வந்து அப்ரிஷியேட் பண்ண மாட்டாங்க. அப்ரிஷியேட் யுவர் செல்ஃப். டோன்ட் எக்ஸ்பெக்ட். யாருமே உங்களை வந்து பின்னாடி வந்து தட்டி கொடுக்க மாட்டாங்க. நோ ஒன் வில் கம் அண்ட் பேட் யுவர் பேக். பேட் யுவர் செல்ஃப். கெத்தாக நடங்க. லைஃப்பில் கெத்தாக நடங்க. ஒரு லயன் எப்படி நடந்து வரும்? உங்களோட ஹீரோவோ ஒரு ஹீரோ ஒரு பிக்சரில் ஒரு சூப்பர் ஹீரோ வந்து இஃப் தே என்டர் அ ஸ்க்ரீன் என்ன கைண்ட் ஆஃப் கெத்தில் உள்ளே வருவாங்களோ அதே கெத்தை மெயின். கீப் யுவர் ஷோல்டர்ஸ் ஹை, லிஃப்ட் யுவர் சின் அப் அண்ட் சே who you are. Your actions should speak, not your words. Your actions in the hospital should call you are the best. And that way, அந்த கெத்தோடு நடக்கிறப்ப சும்மா நம்ம அப்படி நடந்ததா பத்தாது. கரெக்டான நாலேஜு, கரெக்டான ஆட்டிடியூடு, கரெக்டான ஸ்கில், இந்த மூணும் கலவையாக காம்பினேஷனில் கரெக்டாக இருக்கணும். Only if you have the right mix of knowledge, attitude and skill, my dear graduates, you will earn your respect by your actions. You don't need to ask for respect. Respect will automatically come to you. என்ன கொஞ்சம் லேட்டாக வருது, பட் ஆனால் டெஃபினட்டாக வரும். ஓகே, so that recognition and status what you will carry depends on the actions you have. You are the angels of the patients. Enlighten yourself with these angels. And I'll tell you, if you want to do something, hold the hand of God. Believe in God. Believe in any superpower. Whomever you think is the best. It can be your own father or mother. Hold the hand of that person. Because without that person, you cannot. Without God, you cannot. And without you, God will not do any action. If He has to do any action, you are the only source of His action. So without you, God will not do anything. Congratulations and best wishes for a very, very prosperous future ahead. Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am, for your powerful and thoughtful words. A dream does not become reality through magic. It takes sweat, perseverance, sacrifice, and determination. The harder you work for something, the greater you will feel when you achieve it. This is the perfect time to recognize those who has become an inspiration through their perspiration. I request the medalists of SRBS to come upon the dais to receive their medals. I request the dignitaries to give away the medals. Miss Karuna D., the gold medalist. Next, I would like to call upon Gayatri CK, the bronze medalist. It's time for the graduates to receive their scrolls. I request the graduates to come upon the dais to receive the scrolls. May I now request the dignitaries to give the scrolls to the graduates. I call upon Ms. Abhinaya P. to the dais. I would like to call upon the next BA SLP graduate, Ms. Abhurva T. Arun Prabhu VR, Gobika, Jasna Shanas, Lavanya G. Linda Babu. Pavitra K. BASLP. Rogini V. BASLP. Sajinesh D. BASLP. Ms. Sangeeta S. BASLP. Ms. Sanu Fatima, BASLP. Mr. Sivashankar C, BASLP. Srivardhini B, BASLP. Nagalinga Subaharan, BASLP. Tamil Selvam M, BASLP.
Florence Nightingale quoted, "Nursing is an art, and if it is to be made an art, it requires an exclusive devotion and hard work." Now, it's time to appreciate the hard work of our Vmcon Nightingales. I request the medalists of Vmcon to come upon the dais to receive their medals. John C., gold medalist in medical surgical nursing. Ms. Surya, silver medalist in medical surgical nursing. Mrs. Nishantri K., silver medalist in pediatric nursing. Mrs. Praveena S., gold medalist in OBG. Mrs. Kartika Priyakirtan, silver medal in OBG. Mrs. Batmavati, gold medalist in community health nursing. Mrs. Priyadarshini S., gold medalist in mental health nursing. Mr. Praveen Raj A., silver medalist in mental health nursing. Mr. Arun Kumar S., bronze medalist in mental health nursing. Miss Durga Devi P, Gold Medalist in Post-Basic Nursing. Miss Divya S, Silver Medalist in Post-Basic Nursing. Miss Sabita E, Bronze Medalist in Post-Basic Nursing. Miss Kausalya M, Silver Medalist in BSc Nursing. Now it's my immense pleasure to call upon the Vmcon graduates, Devi S, MSc Nursing. Miss Bhuvneshwari A, Post-Basic Nursing. Miss Kanimori S, Post-Basic Nursing. Miss Kavitendral E, Post-Basic Nursing. Miss Krishna Kumari V, Post-Basic Nursing. Miss Mahalakshmi S, Post-Basic Nursing. Miss Navina N, Post-Basic Nursing. Miss Pavitra S, Post-Basic Nursing. Miss Shalini M, Post-Basic Nursing. Miss Subhashni R, Post-Basic Nursing. Miss Swati D, Post-Basic Nursing. Miss Vanaja E, Post-Basic Nursing. Mr. Vasant B, Post-Basic Nursing. Miss Vibhanita V, Post-Basic Nursing. Miss Vishali E, Post-Basic Nursing. Miss Abhirami E, BSc Nursing. Miss Akshaya A, BSc Nursing. Miss Anita A, BSc Nursing. Miss Anita H, BSc Nursing. Bavadarni G, BSc Nursing. Ms. Deepika R, BSc Nursing. Mr. Devasundaram S, BSc Nursing. Ms. Divya V, BSc Nursing. Ms. Divya V, BSc Nursing. Ms. Ilamati E, BSc Nursing. Ms. Kirtika N, BSc Nursing. Ms. Janaki S, BSc Nursing. Ms. Joy Subhashni A, BSc Nursing. Ms. Kirtana A, BSc Nursing. Ms. Kirtika R, BSc Nursing. Ms. Leelavati I, BSc Nursing. Mr. Masilamani M, BSc Nursing. Ms. Merlin Flexia A, BSc Nursing. Ms. Monica M, BSc Nursing. Ms. Nalini P, BSc Nursing. Ms. Nandini B, BSc Nursing. Ms. Nandini S, BSc Nursing. Ms. Nandini T, BSc Nursing. Ms. Nishanti E, BSc Nursing. Ms. Pachawadi R, BSc Nursing. Ms. Batmashri A, BSc Nursing. Ms. Priya D, BSc Nursing. Ms. Priyadarshini C, BSc Nursing. Ms. Priyadarshini J, BSc Nursing. Ms. Priyanka S, BSc Nursing. Ms. Rajeshwari R, BSc Nursing. Ms. Ramya V, BSc Nursing. Ms. Sanjya C, BSc Nursing. Ms. Saranya M, BSc Nursing. Ms. Sarika V, BSc Nursing. Ms. Sarita R, BSc Nursing. Ms. Sherin Thomas, BSc Nursing. Ms. Shruti K, BSc Nursing. Ms. Sivaranjani P, BSc Nursing. Ms. Srimati V, BSc Nursing. Ms. Subhashni M, BSc Nursing. Ms. Sundari S, BSc Nursing. Ms. Sweta M, BSc Nursing. Ms. Swarnalata K, BSc Nursing. Ms. Dakshayani V, BSc Nursing. Ms. Vaitishwari P, BSc Nursing. Ms. Vallarasi R, BSc Nursing. Ms. Vishnupriya M, BSc Nursing. Ms. Vivitra E, BSc Nursing.
We are so happy that you have achieved this great milestone. Wishing you great success with your dreams and career.
I request the dignitaries to occupy the dais. Taking a pledge reminds us of our responsibilities. I'm happy to welcome Professor Rajalakshmi, Deputy Director SRBS, to lead the pledge for the graduates of SRBS.
Right hand in front of your body. I think the nursing, yeah, only SRBS students, not the nursing students. Put your right hand in front of your body. Please repeat after me. As a speech and hearing professional, I solemnly pledge to practice the art and science of my profession To the best of my ability, I will respect and honor my teachers, clients and fellow colleagues of inter and intra-discipline. I will continue to expand my knowledge and improve my skills. I shall honor and abide to the ethics of profession and shall uphold the dignity of the profession. I shall practice when competent to do so and do justice to the best of my knowledge. I shall evaluate, manage, and treat my patients and shall refer to other practitioners whenever needed for more clarity. I shall willingly do no harm, but rather always strive to provide care according to the standards of the profession. I shall not discriminate any one of my patients based on gender, caste, creed, culture, race, or economic status. I shall act to the benefit of the needy and shall not allow anyone go untreated. I shall aspire for professional and personal conduct free from economic or academic corruption. I will keep in confidence all information made known to me about clients. As a speech and hearing professional, I agree to be held accountable for any violation of this oath. I shall keep the oath inviolate and practice the art and science of my profession in accordance to this oath. Thank you.
I request the graduates of SRBS to be seated. Now, I request the graduates of Vmcon to rise up for the pledge. It's my distinct pleasure to welcome Dr. Sharda Ramesh, Principal, Vinayaga Missions College of Nursing, to lead the pledge for the graduates of Vmcon.
Dear graduates, please take your position. We shall in thought, word, and deed ever endeavor to be scrupulously honest in the discharge of our duties in our profession and shall uphold the dignity and integrity of our profession and the honor of our university. We shall uphold and advance social order and the well-being of our fellow members and shall devote all our energy to promote the unity, integrity, and the secular ideal of our country. Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am. Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, it is the fairest blossom which springs from soul. Herewith, I would like to call Dr. Sharada Ramesh, Principal Vmcon, to propose the vote of thanks on behalf of Vmcon.
Most respected and honorable dignitaries on the dais, parents, dear graduates, Good afternoon to everyone. As we stand on the precipice of gratitude, let us first bow our heads in acknowledgement of the Almighty, the eternal source of wisdom and benevolence. In the spirit of divine guidance, I extend heartfelt thanks on behalf of the Vinayaga Missions College of Nursing and the School of Rehabilitation and Behavioral Sciences for gracing us with your presence at the 14th and 2nd graduation ceremony respectively. We feel honored to receive the divine blessings of our founder chancellor, Dr. A. Shanmugasundaram of VMRFDU, and the benevolence of Mrs. Annapurni Shanmugasundaram, serving as the trustee of VMRDU. The unwavering support and guidance provided by our esteemed Honorable Chancellor Dr. A.S. Ganesan and Dr. Anuradha Ganesan, the Vice President and Madam Chancellor, have been the guiding beacons lighting our path. Our sincere appreciation goes to our esteemed Chief Guest Dr. S. Kanchana, RN, RM, PhD and PDF from Umayalachi College of Nursing, who had come over here and graced this occasion. We sincerely thank you, ma'am. We are truly privileged to have benefited from the wealth of knowledge and experience that you had showcased here. Your commitment to advancing healthcare and education resonates deeply with our mission, and we are ever grateful for the wisdom you had shared today. I extend my sincere gratitude to Mr. J. Suresh Samuel, member of the Board of Management, VMRFDU. Sir, for accepting our humble invitation and being here as a guest of honor despite your busy schedule. We truly appreciate your goodness and goodwill to our both the institution. Once again, my sincere gratitude to you, sir. A special thanks to Dr. P.F. Kotur, Provost of AVMC, Puducherry, for the felicitation. We also acknowledge the presence of Professor Rakesh Sehgal, Dean of AVMC, and Dr. Mahalakshmi V.N., Dean, HPE, and Dr. Satish Kora Kurvilla, Medical Superintendent of AVMC, Dr. Vishnu Bhatt for sending his blessings, and our beloved Dr. Jay Singh, sir, who is here. Sir and madam, we truly sincerely appreciate your efforts despite your busy schedule, and we place our thanks on records. A heartfelt thank you to Dr. Professor N.D. Rajan, Director of SRBS, for his dedicated efforts. Sir, your presence and participation had made this ceremony truly memorable. We have amalgamated it for the first time, and we are sure we will go many more years ahead. We appreciate your support in shaping the future of this graduates as well as the whole event that we had here today. Thank you, sir. As we bask in the joy of this remarkable graduation day, I extend my heartfelt thanks to each member of the organizing team for orchestrating a flawless and a memorable ceremony. Your meticulous planning, attention to detail, and the tireless efforts have transformed this day into a celebration of achievement and shared success. I extend our heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you who has contributed to this momentous occasion. To our dedicated faculties and non-teaching staff and our beloved student volunteers, your hard work behind the scene has not gone unnoticed. Thank you for all that support. I extend our deepest appreciation to the technical team. We have had multiple screening areas in our College of Nursing with the QR scan code. I do not know anything about technical this thing, but it is truly the technical support who had come out with this, and only one parent or one person is allowed here. The others are sitting and enjoying this whole live show with the QR scan code both in their Android mobile as well as in the classrooms at Vmcon. It would not have been possible if the technical team did not give us support. Till late yesterday night, my PA Kartika and the team were working. I am truly honored for the technical support, the pivotal support that made this day truly memorable. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. By ensuring that every audio and the visual element, including Mr. Sundar Raman, the technical support that we had, which operated seamlessly, creating an atmosphere of celebration without any glitches. Thank you so much. Today, we extend our sincere thanks to all the graduates for their dedication and perseverance. We express our deepest appreciation to the families and friends who have supported our graduates throughout their academic journey. Your encouragement has been a pillar of strength, and your presence today signifies the shared joy of this achievement that your awards have taken. As our graduates embark on new endeavors, we celebrate not only their academic accomplishments, but also the resilience and the character that they have developed during their time here. We have full confidence that we will carry the spirit of excellence forward and contribute meaningfully to the society. Good luck to you, graduates. In closing, let us celebrate the graduates and the bright future that awaits them. Congratulations, and may your journeys be filled with continued success and fulfillment. Once again, thank you all for being a part of this joyous occasion celebrating the achievement of our graduates, both our colleges at Vinayaga Mission College of Nursing and the School of Rehabilitation and Behavioral Sciences. Your presence has added immense value to the success of this event. Let me close with a small quote that was quoted by Neil Armstrong. That one small step for a man, a giant leap of mankind. Dear graduates, you have taken the past degree certificates in your hand, a small step, but a giant leap in the healthcare system. Many of you may become scientists, researchers, administrators. As you have embarked in the professional journey, may God bless you all in all your future endeavors. From all of us here at Vmcon and SRBS, we wish you good luck, good luck, good luck. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, ma'am, for your heartwarming gratification. Now, I request the gathering to raise up for national anthem.
Janagana mana adhinayaka jaya he Bharat bhagya vidhata Punjab Sindh Gujarat Maratha Dravida Utkala Vanga Vindhya Himachala Yamuna Ganga Uchchala Jaladhi Taranga तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Now, I request the gathering to remain standing for the academic recession. Here we have a happy announcement for the Vmcon graduates that we have our alumni meet by 2 p.m. today. Vinayaga Missions Alumni Association is ready with a gift to all the graduates. We request the graduates to join after your lunch.